In my best Tennessee voice, representing our lovely bride, please, if you will, say hello to Rita and Kenneth Adler. All right. Now let's give these kids some love. Put your hands together. Don't they look good, huh? Yeah, baby. Following right behind him, ladies and gentlemen, representing the very handsome groom, or at least that's what I was told. Please say hello to Mr. and Mrs. Linda and Donald Warner! All right, that's everybody. Let's eat. No, I'm kidding. Stop. It's not funny. It's not. Are you guys ready to bring him in? Can I get a collective, oh yeah? Oh yes, ladies and gentlemen, for the very first time as husband and wife, man and woman, him and her, dude and dudette. Let's bring them on in. Here they are, Mr. and Mrs. You know them, the Warners. Bring them on in, baby. Mr. and Mrs. Ross Warner. That's wonderful. They came into the theme of Jaws. That's interesting. My first dance, of course, was Another One Bites the Dust, so I guess anything, you know. Anyway, don't they look good? Let's give a nice round of applause. Good-looking couple. And their first dance is a beautiful song, written by Mr. Bob Dylan, sung by Mr. Dennis Grimaldi. Silence without ideals of violence. She doesn't have to say she's faithful, yet she's true like ice, like fire. People have roses. This is their first dance. Come on, let's give a nice round of applause, baby. Love minus zero. My love, she loves like flowers. Then dark times can buy her in the dark stores and the bus stations. People talk of situations, read books, repeat quotations, draw conclusions all along. And some speak of the future. My love, she speaks. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to invite the parents to join them. Let's get the parents out on the dance floor and give them a nice rousing round of applause. Oh, yes. Very nice. Oh. And also, we have quite a few people out here, about 200 or so of you. So I would like to invite each and every guest here at the Wyndham Windwatch to come on out and join them for their first dance. All of you, take your lover by the hand, your husband, your wife, that lady to the left, the guy to the right. And everybody come on out to the dance floor. Let's join Samantha and Ross for their first dance. We've got plenty of room, folks. Come on, come on. The cloak and dagger dangles, Adam's light the candles, ceremony of the horsemen, even almost over the road. As statues made of matchless crumble onto one another. My lovers, she does not bother. She knows too much to argue to judge. The bridge at midnight trembles. The country doctor rambles. Beggars nieces in perfection, expecting all the gifts that wise men bring. The wind howls like a hammer, the night blows rain. My love, she's like some raven at my wings of broken wing. Let's give him a nice round of applause. And oh, what a nice kiss he just gave. That was very nice. Very nice. Okay, we're gonna bring up, we're gonna do the best man toast times 5. So at this time, these toasts are going to be performed by Michael, Kenneth, the father of the groom, James, and I hope I'm saying this right. Is it Thalia? I don't know. But we need all 5 of you up here.
Hi everybody, and I'm so grateful to be here to share this wonderful occasion with you. As the father of the bride, I get a chance to talk a little bit about my daughter and myself. No father can achieve greatness with his daughter, but I achieved with mine. I love her dearly, and I remember her when she first was born, and I had her in my arms. And then I remember her when she danced on my feet at the fair. And I also remember her for her ability to talk in front of audiences. No one enjoyed her better than I when she did Joan Ocean in front of 1,000 people here today. She was monumental. Now, we had a boat, and my daughter was always helpful to me. As a matter of fact, as I was stocking, she would run up to me and say, "Dad, please don't get the other boat again." When she grew up, and as she got older, we enjoyed more time together. It wasn't until a cab drive with Artie's Taxi that I learned that my daughter was a Pearl Mesa of Fitz Hills and my home was Morgan. As I was driving home with Artie's Taxi, the cab driver says to me, "Boy, you had some great parties at your home on the way." Well, my daughter had great friends to go to Baltimore, Maryland, to find my daughter saying to me in the dead of sleep, "Dad, why are you there?" But I was very proud. She graduated from Hunter Conwell. And then I enjoyed Friday nights. My daughter would pick a wonderful restaurant, and I would meet her there, and no father would be proud of her. And then all of a sudden it stopped. And I called Sam, I said, "What are we doing Friday night?" She says, "I'm busy." Ultimately, she comes to me and she says, "Dad, I want you to meet Ross. He's a social studies teacher in Atlanta, and you'll like him." Well, I said, "That's great." Now I know why she was busy on Friday nights. So we went, and there I was. I waited patiently to meet this love of my daughter's life. And instead, Tom from Ethan Allen shows up. Well, I then found out that Dad, you know, that basketball. Well, that was the start of the history. And then we had the wonderful, extraordinary bonus of meeting Don and Linda Warner. And the chemistry was instant. And ultimately, the parents got a chance to have revenge. We ditched our kids and went out together.
Yes!
Well, we're here tonight. And I must say, both Ross and Samantha are two of the loveliest people that I know. And I wish them all the very best love, for I have all the love in my heart, as I know we all have for both of them. I'd like to take this opportunity to ask everyone to stand up and take a glass of your hand. At this time, I'd like to have the great honor of wishing L'chaim and all the wonderful to two wonderful people, Mr. and Mrs. Ross Warner. L'chaim!
The second one, my daughter, am I right? Who is going to tell you a little about her daughter, and I will quickly do a house. But I think my daughter Liza will grab this mic away before I talk to her.
Thank you. Well, what can I say about Ross? Well, for one thing, as those of you who took the bus to the rehearsal there last night witnessed, he doesn't have much of a singing voice. In many ways, Ross and I have had a typical love-hate, brother-sister relationship. Let me share some of those memories with all of you. It all started the day my parents brought me home from the hospital, and Ross's first question to my parents was, "How long is she staying?" After Ross realized that I wasn't going anywhere anytime soon, and that my parents were pretty good at finding me when he hid me, he looked for ways to turn the situation to his advantage. When he discovered my aversion to tomatoes, he made sure my parents kept some on hand and would cut them up and shove them in my face to keep me in line. When that didn't work, on one particular occasion, he proceeded to chew up several pieces of Hubba Bubba bubblegum and stuff them in my hair. For those of you who don't know, the idea that peanut butter takes gum out of your hair is a complete myth. Where I had a little bald spot for quite a long time. And it didn't even get any better in high school. Anyone who went to Worcester High School in Jaffa, Jamie, still knows that Ross called me Bubble. And later on in high school, when I was recuperating from my nose job, and I instructed Ross that in no uncertain terms was he to keep, in all uncertain terms, he was to keep his friend Jamie, who many people know I had a child with pressure, standing behind me. He was not to bring Jamie into the room. Well, of course, Ross immediately summoned his friend Jamie, and they serenaded me with the song "Nobody Knows the Trouble I See." Do you remember that? Well, for those of you who are wondering, Ross also has a softer side. When I was young, he taught me how to play baseball on our backyard. backyard. Later, when I was getting ready to go to college, he even taught me how to funnel a beer. And in between, he came to nearly every theatrical production I've been a part of, even though I'm sure he would have much rather be watching the Chargers scene. And when he knew I wanted to make the high school cheerleading squad, he arranged for one of his friends to give me private lessons before the tryouts. He always helped me when I was down, whether by telling about me a funny joke, and there's been many as you all know, or watching a Honeymooners episode with me. He's always able to see the bright spot in the worst of situations, at least when it's not happening to him. Ross, as I look at you today, I couldn't be prouder to be your sister and to see the wonderful man that you become. And for you, Sam, I knew that Ross was in good hands with somebody who really understood him. When at one of my plays, Ross was sweating profusely, as we all did today, as usual, and you commented, "You know, Liza, everybody gets hot, but Ross thinks it's a plot against it." On Ross's bar mitzvah board, he reminded us at my wedding that I wrote to him that when it was my turn, he said, "I hope that I am just as good." On my wedding day, Ross reminded us again that when it was his turn to get married, he hoped he would be just as good as me. Well, Ross, there you are. Looking at you today, Ross, I can tell you today, you were just as good. And I wish both of you a lifetime of happiness. And Sam, I welcome you to our family as the newest Mrs. Warren.
Thank you, Larry. Before you guys leave, I would like to propose a toast to the dining room. I would like to thank the Abbers for a wonderful function and for welcoming us and their friends to their family. It's a pleasure to join you and to be able to share your daughter with our son. And thank you all very much. And I'd like to propose a toast.
highlighting the wonderful qualities of Sam as a sister-in-law, friend, and now a wife of Ross. Let me start off with a little story that happened at my wedding. Sam was maid of honor and was given the same job that I am performing right now. Sam got off easy and pleaded shyness. She didn't get past the second line before she bailed out. So now basically just short of fainting, I have no other choice than to go on. Oh, okay, where am I? There was nothing left for me to do but give the speech, which I am honored to do. Sam, I've known you for almost 9 years, and which basically equates to about roughly 451 different mood swings in Sam's life. Last night, a lot of Ross's friends said that Sam has a calming effect on Ross. That definitely goes both ways. You both are perfect for each other. You can tell you are true soulmates. Ross, I could not have asked for a better brother-in-law, and even though I've only known you and your family and friends for a short time, I am happy to be a part of your circle. So please, everyone join me and raise your glass. And toast to Mr. and Mrs. Ross Warner.
That you have invited me to your house on the day of your daughter's wedding. And may their first child be a masculine child. My name is Jake Stewart. Many of you know me as Jamie, or if I've been introduced to you by another Warner, I'm Ross's friend from kindergarten. And last I have known Ross for going on 25 years or so. And, you know, if you know Ross at all, you know that it really isn't a long time at all. We just have to look at these other relationships. The Chargers, the Mets, the Great Dead, we all kind of you know, for those 25 years, ever since high school or so, or college, Ross and I would talk on the phone once or twice a month, on average, unless you had a girlfriend, in which case the phone rang off the hook. Questions like, why doesn't she do this? Why do I feel like this? Why do I do this now? On and on. I think we all not phone calls. Well, that continued habit was going on for a good 10 years or so, until maybe 3 or 4 years ago when the phone call suddenly stopped. No calls dropped. So I called him up one day and I said, what's going on? He said, well, I'm at the school. I'm at 10. And I could just tell in his voice that something's different, something had changed. And I went up to New York and I met Sam. And I did something that this was different. This was something very special. And we all knew, I think, and seeing them together, that they would be together forever. You know, I've had a long friendship with Ross, and I can honestly say that because they have lost together 25 years, 50 years, a lifetime, they will be together. And it's just like everyone raise their glass. It's just loyalty, friendship, love,
Thanks, Jamie. I'm Mike Kaplan, the co-best man, and I'm now going to do something that you've never seen any of Ross's friends do. Put a drink in. There we go. Hey, why am I always giving you booze? I was trying to think of what I could concentrate on to really embody what Sam and Ross are about. And I came up with the first weekend they met, because I just think it's so appropriate for the couple that they are. And I just remember it like it was yesterday, the first night they met. Ross and I just come from seeing Deuce Bigelow, Male Gigolo. And which is incredibly appropriate considering Ross and Sam's love for horrible B comedy action movies. We walked into McSwiggin's, an establishment which, like Ross and Sam, is above reproach. Ross turned to me and said, I she's always reading Cosmo when class is going on. He ran over with a Southern Comfort in hand to impress Sam. And Sam, with all her friends around her, was her birthday party. Like Ross, I think Sam has like a birthday week celebration. It seems to range on forever. And we know from Ross that we're still celebrating his birthday now for March. So, Ross stayed a couple of minutes, and, he didn't want to push his luck, and he left this intimidating gaggle of women, came back over, and he announced, yeah, I know. Her name's Sam, she's cool. Isn't she cool? She's cool. You think she's cool, right? She's cool, right, man? She's cool. I told Ross, 10 feet away, she seemed cool to me. Ross continued bouncing around the room, SoCo in hand with drinks. I urged him not to talk about the Chargers at length. And it seems like it was going well. It was going back and forth. And, as the evening wore on, let's just say, Sam and Ross seemed to be getting along. Well, let me elaborate. Someone ran over to me yelling, "Hey, Ross is doing really well with the birthday chick. Look!" I aged over and saw them in an amorous embrace. Oh, hell, they were making out big time. Anyway, I called Ross the next day. He was hyper, more hyper than usual for Ross. He wanted to go to a sports bar to watch the Chargers game. I know, big surprise there. We sat in the only corner that was showing the Chargers game. And Ross was garrulous. He wouldn't shut up, let's put it that way. This girl Sam was great, and she really wants to see this video, and she's beautiful, and she loves the 80s, and she loves Springsteen, and she loves music. He was really rolling, and we know Ross, and he gets rolling. Oh boy, does he roll. And he couldn't stop talking about Sam. This was the Chargers game on? Finally, and this is when I knew it was serious, Ross announced that this was the greatest weekend of his life. I just happened to look up at the screen, and the Chargers were losing. The greatest weekend of Ross's life with the Chargers losing. Woo.
Well, he's used to it.
Now, I knew then that the Sam, she had to be some girl. Well, 3.5 years later, I know for sure that Sam is indeed a fantastic woman. We all know how great Sam and Ross are together. They complement each other so well. They always embody integrity, loyalty, and kindness. And Ross, you're like a brother to me. And I know I speak for everyone here when I say how proud and lucky I am to have this couple in my life. I can't be happier for you today. But I'm even more excited for your bright future together. So please everyone raise a glass.